that towards your business, the people underneath you, okay? Let's get it now. Let's start forming these habits now. And that starts with being on this call today, okay? Listen to me when I say this, and I want you to all to write this down. Every single thing you hear, say, think, or do either takes you one step further or closer to your goals. Okay? Everything you think, hear, say, or do brings you closer to or farther away from your goals. Every person that's not on this call tonight just got one step farther from chairman. Okay? If they're not on this call, they are one step farther away from chairman, or if you're on this call, you're one step closer to chairman. That is it. Okay? Bottom line. The leaders on this call tonight are giving you this information for free. So take notes, okay, guys? And when you take notes, go one step further. Apply that information that you're learning. This is a handout. These are two of the biggest lady bosses that I have ever met in my life and I had the pleasure of working with. I'm so serious when I tell you, take this information down. Don't take it lightly. Apply it to your business and it will take you to the next level, okay? So I won't take up too much of your time, but I'm so excited to pass this off to one of my best friends and mentors. Anybody that knows Jess knows that her energy, when she walks into a room, the second you hear Jess speak to you, your life has changed, okay? Your business has changed. Your perspective is completely shifted the second you hear Jess speak, okay? So she has been able to impact over 100 lives in less than 3 months in this business. She has taken my business, my perspective on life, and completely done a 180 with it. And I'm so, so thankful that she is taking all this time out of her night, out of her business, out of all the other things that she could be doing, and putting her energy towards us and teaching us exactly what she's done step by step to get to where she is today. So Jess, if you are on this call, please take it away. I love you.
Yes, yes, yes. What is up? What is up? Can you see me? Wait, stop. Wait, let me fix that. Wait, oh my God, you guys can only see money bags. That's hilarious. I'm dead. Wait, let me fix it. There we go. Oh, guys, that's not working right now. That was really funny. My introduction to the money. Oh my God, Zoom was not on my side. Okay, sorry guys, my laptop actually died, so I'm using a friend's laptop right now. Can we just give it back to my girl Avery? Like, I've seen this woman grow so much. She booked a one-way ticket to Connecticut during a pandemic to literally build this business. And I literally was with this girl 24/7. I literally like snuggled with her, I mentored her, I ate with her. I literally was like, eat, sleep, breathe, help Avery, help my girls. Like, that's all for 1 straight month. And that's exactly, what I'm going to talk about, right? Speed and duplication. But I just want to give it back to Avery because it's so amazing to see how much she's grown in the past 3 months. And so I just want you guys to drop a P2 in the chat for Avery because that's where she's going. Avery is going to P2, and I want you guys blow up the chat. Blow up the chat with P2. We need P2s blown up in this chat for Avery. More P2s. No, guys, blow up the chat. Avery got it. Avery's going P2. Like, I can't stress this enough. She is going P2 so soon. I'm so excited for her, right? But guys, I'm really excited to do this training. I've been collabing with Mandi, and it's been such a beautiful experience to, be able to collab with somebody that's not even in my organization, right? Me and Mandi just vibe with each other so much. It's so dope to really see two amazing females come together and collab and really just want to help each other. So a little bit of information about myself. I'm 25 years old. I was born in Connecticut, but I actually moved to Hawaii in 2016. So I've been living in Hawaii for about 5 years now. I'm a professional fire performer and aerialist, right? So I've been performing fire for the past, since 2014. I've been fire performing since 2014. I performed in front of over 100,000 people, literally in different countries. It's my passion, guys. I don't know, aside from this business, performing is one thing that really fuels my energy, fuels my, my drive and my willingness to really want to succeed. And I'm also a licensed massage therapist and a certified yoga instructor, right? So I went to massage therapy school for 16 months. And then when I left massage therapy school, I booked a one-way ticket to Hawaii 2 weeks after, and then got my license for yoga teacher training. All right, so guys, I'm not kidding when I say like I have a 1.7 GPA. If I can learn this, anybody can learn this. But we need to apply the information. I'm a college dropout. I went to school for literally 3 semesters, and I was like, this is not for me. I know we probably have a lot of no college people on this chat right now. How many of you dropped out of college? I just want to know who dropped out of college. Nobody dropped out of college? me, right? Anybody can do this. I was like, wait, right? Like college was definitely not, what I was fueling my passions with. I was not motivated in school, but, seeing something and having a very clear vision on it, it really just helps me grow as a person and as a leader. So that's just a little bit about me. But now I want to introduce to you someone who has really shifted my perspective on leadership and community and building a culture. She literally has shown me so much valuable information. It's crazy because we were on a 2-hour Zoom last night and we were both giving each other like what we did. Like literally, like I'm like, Mandi, how did you do that? She's like, Jess, how did you do that? And we're like going back and forth, like giving each other the secrets to our success. And we're like, we have to share with people, because what's the good if we share with each other and we're not sharing it with our team? Right? So Mandi, she's an amazing friend. Like aside from being a business partner, she truly is a lifelong friend to me. I'm so humble and so grateful that I even got the chance to meet her when I was down in Miami, take pictures with her, get to vibe with her, sit next to her at one of the biggest Grammys events. It was such an honor to literally be able to, meet so many amazing females. And so I want to give it back to Mandi for helping create these slides. And I just want you guys to drop a P5 in the chat for Mandi right now. A P5 in the chat for Mandi right now, because that's where Mandi is going. Mandi is going to P5, and I cannot wait for her to drop the sauce on this call, sis. Let's go.
Let's go. What's good, everybody? Honestly, me and Jessica were texting back and forth when you were going off, Avery. I just want to say you're next up. You're next level. You're a queen. Jessica, I want to give it back to you. If everybody could do me a favor, drop some C10s in the chat. I know we're dropping P5s, but me and Jess, like she said, we got on a call yesterday and we realized that one team, one dream. We might not be in the same organization. We might not be, getting the same people on our team and everything. But to be honest with you, there's a lot of people on this call. There's people who are dropping C10s in the chat that you have someone that matches your energy that can teach you something. Every single person that's on this call can teach you something. And I want to give it back to Jess, because yesterday night, I was giving her nuggets. She was giving me nuggets. And that's what this is about. That's what this business is about. It's about community. It's about friendship. It's about family. One team, one dream, guys. So really quick, for those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Mandi. I think Jessica did an amazing job of introducing me. But just like her, I'm 25 years young. I live in Los Angeles, California. For those of you guys that don't know this, I'm actually a singer and a songwriter and a musician. I'm sure that there's a lot of people on this call that have talent. Some of you guys are artists. Some of you guys are photographers, videographers. Some of you guys are just creatives, right? Fitness influencers, models, right? And every single person on this call has value to give. And so if you are waiting for your time, if you are waiting for your chance, this is it. The information that we're going to give you guys on this call, me and Jessica sat down together yesterday and we're like, let's give them the sauce. Like, let's give them all the secrets. There's no reason to keep this stuff a secret. The real secret to this business is not keeping it a secret, is to tell someone else what worked for you and how it worked. And that's what we're on this call here today for. Yes, I'm an entrepreneur. As of the beginning of this year, I knew nothing about entrepreneurship. So to be honest with you guys, I had to unlearn to relearn. Like I really did. I had to take everything that I thought I knew from my college education, because I did go to college. See, I went the natural way, just like my parents said. I went to school. I got good grades. I went to college. I got a bachelor's in business marketing 4 years out of high school. And then I went straight back to college because that's all I knew. And I went and I got my master's in the music business. And the day that I really shifted my perspective and started realizing like, man, there's so much that I don't know, is the day that I realized one of my teachers was teaching me about how to run a successful music business, and I never ran a successful music business. You guys are learning from people right now, not only me and Jessica, but Matthew Rosa, Jason Brown, right? We have all these people, John Guam and Leanne Denoso, all these people, Quincy, that are teaching us day in and day out how to do what they've already done. And so the topic that we're going to talk about today is speed and duplication, and starting with speed. So my girl, Jessica, if you guys did not know this, went from P1 to P2 in a freaking month. In a month, right? It took me 3.5 months to do what homegirl did in a month. And it all started with a decision. So we kind of went back and forth and we exchanged what topics we're going to do. And when we came to starting with speed, I'm like, homegirl, this is all you. You're running so fast. You're in freaking supersonic speed that everybody wants to know, what the hell have you been doing? How have you been doing it? And how can we all start 2021 with speed just like you? So take it away.
I love that. I love that. I love that. And I just want to correct Mandi. So I hit P150 and P600 like 4 days into the business on the same day. I hit P2000 a week after I hit, I hit P2000 a week after I hit P1000. So I hit 4 ranks, P150, P600, P1000, P2000, and I haven't deranked. I'm like, not saying anything about that, but like, shit, like, I don't even know how, like, when I think about it, I'm like, what did I do? And the thing is, like, it's not a secret, right? So I hit P2000 in 33 days of joining the business. 33 days of joining the business from the beginning of October, literally the beginning of October to November 2nd. I hit P2000 on November 2nd, right? So literally, guys, if you want to know the secret, drop a 777 in the chat. Drop a 777 in the chat if you want to know the secret. You guys want to know the secret? It's so easy, guys. It's really so easy. And write this down. Literally, write this down. How fucking bad do you want it? That's the secret. How bad do you want your dreams? How bad do you want to make $2,000 a month residually? How bad do you want to make this a goal for yourself? I work every single day like my rent is due tomorrow. I literally work every single day like tomorrow doesn't exist. And so for me to hit P2000 in 1 month, guys, I'm not gonna lie. And honestly, like, my mental health is so important, but I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot of sleepless nights. I had back-to-back calls every single day for a month straight, 10 calls from like 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. every single day for a whole month. But I literally was like, I want this so bad. I want this so bad. Like, I'm so ready to go to the next level. And it all starts with making a decision, right? If you're not moving fast, you're already behind. You're already behind because you haven't made a decision to move with momentum, right? Move with momentum. Guys, I popped 9 ranks in my organization in the last 2 weeks. I can name all of those people off the top of my head because all of those people are my really good friends, right? I haven't even met a lot of those people in person, but it all starts with creating a friendship, right? I love getting on connection calls with my team. That's a fact. If you're not getting on calls with your team just to talk about their day, just to ask them about their dog, just to ask them about their family, then you're not talking to them, right? You don't want to just say, oh, hey, you have 2 more people to P150, 1 more person to your 2 and free. No, that's not how we work. We want to talk to people like they're our friends. We want to believe in people before they believe in themselves. So number 1 thing with speed, guys, is just how bad do you want it? Literally, how bad are you willing to sacrifice certain things? Let your actions be your distractions. Write this down. Let your actions be your distractions. What is distracting you right now that can't get you to your goals? For me, before I was partying, right? You need to know your weaknesses. It's funny because I was talking to Mandi yesterday and she was like, Chef, I was just about to call with Jason Brown. He told us to write our strengths and our weaknesses. And she showed me her paper. She had like 20 strengths written down and 0 weaknesses. And I was like, Mandi, Your weakness is not knowing your weakness. Like, it was so funny. She showed me like her strengths and her weaknesses. Her strengths, like all the way down the paper, her weaknesses, like nothing, right? So we need to identify what our weaknesses are. It was so funny. We need to identify what our weaknesses are and polish them right? We need to make sure we're going at this full force, urgency, stressing urgency, right? When we're excited and we're in a hurry, we're urgent. How bad do you really want this? How bad do you want to win in 2021? How much impact do you want to make? I'm not moving slow. I want my team to win, right? There's no slowing down in 2021. The thing is, if you get 3 people in your first month, and you think that those 3 people are going to be in your second month without helping them, you've already lost your credibility. You've already lost your credibility with them. So I'm going to go back to my notes. I wrote some notes in my phone. All right, so my how-to, a how-to with speed, stressing urgency, right? We're not just here to give you a motivation. We're here to tell you exactly how to do it. So how to start with speed is number 1, making a schedule, making sure, and guys, like literally like every single thing that I'm saying, you've probably heard in other calls, but sometimes people need to hear it in different ways, right? People need to hear it from different people sometimes, whether it be me or Tim 100, doesn't matter. We're telling the same exact thing over and over and over again. It's just, are you really applying it? See, I'm applying it because I can tell other people to do it, right? But there comes a point when you're telling somebody to do something and you're not even taking your own advice, right? So why would you tell somebody to work harder, to work smarter when you're not working harder, when you're not working smarter? You can't help somebody go P150 if you haven't been P150, right? So stressing urgency. And this is a huge thing. When I was down in Miami, it was like 4 a.m. and this guy was like, do you want to hop on a call? And I was like, oh my God, I'm so tired. Like, I'm not ready. Like, and then in my brain, I just got out of the Austin Ghazi's, like, I don't even know, workshop, Austin Ghazi workshop. And I was like, what would Austin Ghazi do? Like, something came into my body, like, Austin Ghazi wouldn't sleep on this call. Like, John Gorman wouldn't sleep on this call. Jason Brown wouldn't do up this call. I'm tired as fuck, but I'm gonna hop on this call. I ended up hopping on this call with my friend's Uber driver, and she hit P150 this week. My friend's Uber driver, and signed her Uber driver up. And we got off her call like 6 a.m. in Miami. And I was like, damn, like it wasn't for me hopping on this call. And he was like, damn, like you really are excited. It's like 5 a.m. your time. Like, and I'm like, yeah, because I don't sleep. I stress urgency. Like, I love my business. This is my life. I could literally talk forever, but I'm going to popcorn it back to Mandi and have Mandi give a little bit more sauce. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to read the screen, but the chat's in the way.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. So guys, honestly, if you guys haven't started taking notes already on what Jess is showing you and talking to you guys about, please take notes. Please, please, please take notes. When you guys are moving with speed, when you guys are really trying to get to the next level, one of the main things that's going to hold you back is not having credibility, right? A lot of us are brand new, and I get this question all the time to me. Mandi, how can I build up my credibility? Let me tell you how. Plug in. See, the thing about it is all 145 of you guys that are on this call right now are plugged in for the most part, but ask yourself, how much more can you do? How bad do you want it? Like Jessica said, how bad do you want this? What are you willing to give up so that you can go up? Right? The thing about me and Jess, I think the reason we link so much is yesterday we were on the call together and I was like, girl, you always on the calls. She's like, no, you're always on the calls. I was like, yeah, because I'm here to be a master at my craft. See, the thing about me and Jessica is we don't start something and not become the best at it. So those of you guys that are on this call, whether you've been great at basketball or video games or music or art or whatever it is, ask yourself, do you want to be the best? Because there's nothing different between me and Jessica and every single person on the call besides a decision. Yo, I used to work a 9 to 5, go to school from 6 to 10 and have an AirPod in the entire time, listening to every op call so that I could master the info. And when you guys get on a call with me, if you listen to me do an op call, you're going to hear Kiani McGee. You're going to hear John Guaman. You're going to hear Cruiser, Leanne, CJ, all my mentors literally speaking through me because what? I sat there and I studied it. I made sure that I had the confidence and I made sure that I had the posture to make it happen. See, this is another thing that a lot of people struggle with, right? You are the leader of your business. Whether you're a P150, a P600, or you're not ranked, either way, you got to lead yourself every single day. So you're the leader in your business. So ask yourself, would you want to be led by you? Do you know what the goal of this company is? If you know what the goal of this company is, type it in the chat. If you know what the goal going into 2021 for this company is, how many chairmen we're trying to create, how many customers and lives we're trying to enrich and inspire, type it in the chat. And if you didn't know today, now you know. Now you know. You need to become a master at your craft. You need to become a master at sharing this information. You know, Big Boss said this on a call that I was on not too long ago. He said, you got to boss up. You got to come with that posture. Yo, when someone, literally when anybody on my team has anybody that's shark-like, they're like, yo, Mandi, I need to plug you in with them. Like I couldn't get past that. And I'm like, because you weren't confident enough. You need to be so confident that when people say dumb, excuse my language, when people say dumb shit to you, like, oh, it's a scam, it's a scheme, it doesn't work. You're like, what are you even talking about? Like people say it to me and I'm like, you just don't know what you don't know. Because I have that posture, because I have that confidence. And tonality is a huge thing, guys. Some of you guys be inviting people like, yeah, you should come check out this information. Nah, bro, when I hit up people, I'm like, yo, if you're not checking out this information, don't ask me why you're not rich going into 2021. I don't know what you're doing tonight, but clear your schedule because there's something that I need to show you. You guys need to build credibility by plugging in and coming with that posture. Like Jessica said, she's thinking like, would John Guaman do this? Would Jason Brown do this? What would Matt Rosa say? Yo, that's me every single freaking day. That confidence comes from literally building up your credibility and plugging into the system. So going back to Jessica, I want to just talk about these success stories that you've popped in the last week. I know you shared it with us. You got 9 people popping P150. You become a P150 factory. You got a chairman mentality.
All right, the first step, and honestly, guys, it's really just falling in love with your team. Like really just like it makes me cry. Like it actually gets me emotional that I'm so attached. Like obviously, of course, like I'm not attached to anything, but my team is my family. Like you ask my team anything, like ask them if I'm there for them every single day. I literally check in with every single person on my team. Whether you're 8 levels down, I'm gonna check in with you. I'm gonna have a connection call with you. I'm really just falling in love with the business, right? Leia says soul fam, right? It's literally my soul family. Like every single person that I work with is like one of my best friends. I could literally hang out with them, especially when I meet them in person. And for example, Chantel, like I met Chantel in person and it was like I didn't even need to say, hi, I'm Jess, right? You gotta say, introduce yourself because you already know that. You've been in communication with them for months, right? So it's really just working from the bottom up, right? I work from the bottom of my business up. I work with the newest members, right? I would rather work with the newest member than work with a P600, a P1000. I would rather build the belief system in a P nothing than a P1000. Why? Because it's so brand new in their head that they want to get started in their second month. So, and this is why people get scared is because they don't get plugged in. They don't have the credibility. They don't know the culture, right? So we got to share the culture with them, right? We got to share our vision with them because the vision I have for myself is the same vision I have for all 137 of you. God bless the other 10 people that got off this call because that minus one person. We're losing people, right? Do you want to go to the finish line, right? Are we going to the finish line? We're all going to the finish line. And it's funny because I tell Mandi, like Mandi said, you're just on every call. Of course I'm on every call. Nobody has to tell me when to get on calls. I want to be on every call because I know I'm going chairman. It's in my blood. Chairman, my fucking body, period, right? So creating success stories. It's really just believing in your team before they believe in themselves. You gotta literally have the law of assumption, exactly what Christopher Terry was talking about the other day in his call. Law of assumption. You have to assume that you have 1,000 people in your organization. You have to assume Even if the newest person in your business just wants to trade, you have to assume they want to tell their friends. And if they say, I always say, okay, there's type A. Type A just wants to trade. Type B. Type B wants to trade and tell their friends, right? Some people just, I just think I'm type A. Fire. But what happens when you make $10,000 in 1 month? You're going to leave that to yourself? Why would you leave that to yourself? Why would you block other people's blessings, right? Why would you block blessings by not sharing the sauce, by not sharing the secret, right? Because this is the secret to success. It's really just all leadership. It's really just becoming, family, one team, one vision, right? Creating a culture is so important. But one thing that I'm going to say is create a culture, but don't create separation. We're not separated in I Am Academy, right? There might be different teams, but we're not separated. We're all here for the same vision, and it's to succeed and see other people win, right? So what I do is I literally work from the bottom up. The newest members in my organization are the people that I want to be plugged in with, right? And I don't like it when like somebody, plugs like 3 people in and I don't even have their numbers. I have every single person in my team's number, right? I have them in iMessage group chats, Telegram group chats. I plug them in. Whenever there's a call, I text them individually. When I was a P1000, I remember I would go and literally individually text every single person individually in my group. It was a lot. It was a lot trying to find every single person in my contacts, right? But it all comes with like patience and delayed gratification, right? Some people say like, they want to hit P150 in 48 hours, and I'm just waiting for the person that actually goes P150 in 48 hours, right? Because we're building success stories. How did I pop 9 new P150s, 1 P600 in the last 2 weeks? Oh, I worked with them. I got on calls with them. I didn't just tell them you need 2 people to P600. I said, okay, who in your organization can we taproot? Who in your organization can we connect with? Who in your organization has leads, right? Who in your organization can we, communicate with? Who can we get on a Zoom call with? Who can we just talk and FaceTime with? And a lot of people like have so many limiting beliefs. And of course, people have these self-sabotaging limiting beliefs even before they get started. But we're here to literally tell them their limiting beliefs before they even say it. When I get on a call with somebody, I tell them their fears right before they say it. I said, okay, they might not have any money, like, be scared. Oh, it's a pyramid scheme. Oh, it's a scam. Oh, you're still confused about money? Like the fuck? You know what I mean? So it's really just saying and explaining yourself before somebody already blocks their blessings and already self-sabotages their success, right? So being a P150 factory, just busting out P150s and then making sure the newest members, every single member that P150 has a relationship with somebody. Because we don't just sign people up and leave them. We don't just leave them. We don't leave them out. They're now family, right? Whether they stay or go, like they're still family, right? So having a chairman mentality. I have a whole training on how to have a chairman mentality. I could go for this for literally an hour, but I'm not going to. But one thing I will say is if you had 10 more signups in the next 24 hours to go chairman 750, how psycho would you go? When I was a P1000 and I had 7 more people to P2000, ask my mentors, ask Edith, ask Brittany, ask Brianna. I went sicko. I was like, I need 7 more people, done. I woke up, I needed 4 more people. I signed up my dad. And I paid for him because I wanted to be P2000. I paid for him and then got a refund. And I was like, shit, like I should have done that. I scammed the system. Like, it's okay. Right? So I just literally was like, I want this so bad. And we're all going to get this. So I'm going to pass it off to Mandi now.
That was fire. Guys, if you're learning something, if you've gotten some value, if you have learned something today, type a 7 in the chat, go crazy in the chat. We're going to talk about DMOs, guys. We have 2 days left, 1 day left, 3 days left until 20 Money 1. And the biggest thing that I've been doing in these last couple of days, right? Everybody's like, oh, it's Christmas, it's slowing down, nobody wants to do anything. Guys, if you are not getting anybody interested in your business right now because it's Christmas, then you need to replan, restructure, do something. Don't just sit around and wait until January comes to try to get someone to try to move your business forward. No, sit down with your team, sit down with yourself and ask yourself, what am I doing on a daily basis to get me closer to my goals? What am I doing on a daily basis to get me closer to my goals consistently? See, that's the thing a lot of people lose is consistency. You guys know what happens. You go in January, you go to the gym, usually it's freaking packed out, and then February comes around and nobody's there. Why? Because there was no consistency. See, motivation comes and goes, but it's discipline that's going to make or break you guys in this next year. So you have to ask yourself, how bad do I want it? And how much am I willing to be consistent for it? If you guys have never read the book Atomic Habits, I would definitely recommend that as a read. He talks about how just breaking the habit of being yourself and doing different things. You know, it trips me out when the pandemic started, everybody started washing their hands all of a sudden. I'm like, you guys weren't washing your hands all along? It should have been a habit that we all had since the beginning. So tell yourself, number one, have I set daily methods of operation? Have I set DMOs going into 2021? Have I helped my team set DMOs? Are they effective? What am I doing on a day-to-day basis to help grow my team, to help grow my trading account? Is it effective? Are you over leveraging and losing everything you've gained over months of time? Is that effective? Are you reaching out to one person one day and then 30 people the next day and then nobody for 2 weeks? Is that effective? Do you have a goal card? Shout out to my mentor, CJ, made every single person in our business create a goal card. And then yesterday we were on a call with John Guaman. Guess what he said? He said, whoever can show me their goal card right now gets $100. CJ pulled it up real quick, $100. It works. It works. You just need to work it. You need to be serious about your goals, and having an accountability partner or an accountability group is key. Shout out to Alyssa. Alyssa, that's in my business, has literally told her people, look, let's be accountable. Let's get every single night, at the end of the night, we're going to put a check to say that we've met our DMOs. So ask yourself, are you waiting for January 1st to start your DMOs? What is it that you need to do? What is it that you need to do to get yourself to chairman, to get yourself to P150, to get yourself to P600, to get yourself to wherever it is that you want to be? And are you doing those things on a daily basis? So you guys hear this on every single freaking call. DMOs, 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 habits, consistency, discipline. But are you listening? Or are you applying it? Or what's happening? You know, the thing is all this information does not matter if you don't go and apply it after this call. Me and Jessica could sit here and tell you the secrets. We could tell you exactly what we did and exactly what we said and how many times we did it and how many times we said it. But if you don't go and apply it, if you don't go after this call and write down your daily methods of operation, then you're not going to make it anywhere. You know, she called me out earlier, right? I showed her yesterday, these are my strengths and here's my weaknesses. And there was literally nothing. But I knew Jason Brown told me, right? He said on the call that to do that. And some people were even saying in the chat, your weaknesses, you don't know your weakness. No, I know my weaknesses. It's figuring out exactly what it is in 2021 that's been holding me back, right? So ask yourself, what's been holding you back? Who's been holding you back? What energy do you allow in your day-to-day? And what are you doing? Are you going to bed proud of yourself that you scheduled every single thing off of your list and you got it done? Keanu McGee taught me that. He said, we don't go to sleep when we want to go to sleep. We don't go to sleep when we're tired. We go to sleep when we fall asleep, right? So I literally will not go to sleep until my DMOs are done. Yesterday, I needed to reach out to 10 people every single day. I reach out to 10 people every single day on social media, 10 people, right? I didn't go to bed until I reached out to 40. But as long as you're meeting your 10, it does not matter. As long as you are being consistent and you're making it happen. So what me and Jessica are going to do next is kind of like my favorite, most exciting part of this entire slideshow, this entire call, is we're going to go back and forth and we're going to kind of talk about staying in phase one, prospecting, and a couple other topics. So I'm going to pass it over to you, Jess, and you can talk about staying in phase one, what you do on a day-to-day basis, and then I'll take it away.
Okay, fire. Guys, and I had like a little note that I forgot to talk about when I was talking about P150. So I think fucking Fods talked about this on a call the other day. He said the 5 momentums that Alex Horton said, but one of the things was momentum and energizes the team. And I was telling this to Mandi last night. I was like, sometimes you just gotta create a FOMO feeling, like a FOMO feeling of, oh shit, there's like 9 ranks in Jess's organization that popped. Why am I not there? Oh, I gotta work harder. Kind of like, oh shit, I passed that goal. It's kind of like an aha moment. where you see other people, succeeding, no comparison, but you want to get towards your goal too, right? So kind of creating like a FOMO, right? A FOMO, but it's not really a fear of missing out. It's a fear of winning. It's literally a fear of not winning. It's a fear of not winning to me, right? I create a fear of not winning in the team, right? And also like the law of place. There's a book called The 7 Habits or the 7 Laws You Must Honor in Order to Have Uncommon Success. And it talks about the law of place. It talks about going where you are celebrated, not where you are tolerated. So why would you go to some place that people just tolerate you? In this business, every single person is a celebration. Every single rank is a celebration. Every single profit is a celebration. Every single new member is a celebration. We need to be celebrating other people's success, right? So staying in phase 1. Bro, I've been in phase 1 for the last 3 months. I'm a P150 machine, right? I just need to get all those P150s to P6, right? So I would say like, it's just don't stop getting personals. It's really like, don't stop getting personals. You want to be launching new people all the time. And there was a point at P1000 or P2000 where I was like, oh, I have somebody that reached out to me, and I don't know if I can take on another person. I'm already working with 5 people. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what am I thinking? Like, what would Jason Brown do? Like, he would take that person, right? So why would you stop getting personals? Even if you're busy, we have the same 24 hours in a day, right? We have the same 24 hours in a day, right? Why does my 24 hours look different than your 24 hours? You might have a job, you might have a, significant other, you might have other things to do, but like, realistically, like, what are you doing every single day in your DMOs that's going to get you to your end result? How are you going to bring yourself to the finish line? But are you coachable as well, right? So I can literally, tell you, what to say in the group text, what to say in the responses to your leads, but really like staying in phase 1 is really just being dedicated, literally being dedicated to talking to as many people, right? Using polls. I literally have gotten the majority of my organization from polls. I just signed up an Uber driver, and no cap, like on my way to my friend's house today, I was like, I might like start driving Uber just to like talk to people every single day, like all day. And I was like, nah, I wouldn't do that. But I was thinking about it. I was like, I want a new market. Like I want to market new people, right? So now I'm just like, using polls, but also really branding yourself. And Mandi has an amazing call that she did on branding. So I use polls to my advantage, and I'll get a poll and I'll get like a bunch of responses. And also I did this really dope thing where I literally posted an Instagram story and I said, I only have 7 people left to work with in 2021. Is it going to be you? I had people messaging me say, do you have any spots left? Am I too late? And I was like, yeah, like I can schedule you in maybe, like, let me look at my schedule. Like I acted busy. I was like, yeah, I actually have tomorrow free. Are you free then? Right? I have literally my entire week is booked out, right? It's because I'm gaining momentum. John told us that January 3rd, business is going to be at an all-time high. January is going to be the best month in network marketing. It already is the best month in network marketing, right? January through March are the biggest months in network marketing because people want to find a new vehicle, right? People want to find a new vehicle to drive themselves to the finish line, right? So using polls is so important. I'm gonna bounce this back up to Mandi.
No, that's fire. That's so fire, guys. Honestly, like I couldn't have said it better than what Jess just said. Use the polls. Make sure that you're hitting P150 every week. When you guys are wondering like, yo, why is my business not moving? Why am I not, growing? Why am I not getting to the next rank? Why are these people in my team not working? Because they don't have, sometimes the people on your team, I'm gonna be honest, me and Jessica have talked about this yesterday. You can't push people to a limit they're not willing to go. So you got to go and look for someone that's as hungry as you. You got to look for someone that's excited, that needs a change, that's willing to do the work, and go put that person in position to win. See, all of this information that you guys are hearing, it's like literally the key and the nuggets that you need. It's go out, do the work, make it happen, learn the information, and just go out there and invite, track who you're talking to, and follow up with people and be a good person. See, I have to talk about retention at the I Am Women's event. Me and Jessica are talking at the I Am Women's event in February. So if you guys haven't got your tickets, please make sure you get your tickets. But one thing that I really want to touch on when it comes to retention, I know we're not talking about retention right now, but it's just being a good person, being a good leader. Like Jessica was talking about, she treats people like her family. I'm the same way. Every single person in my business is my sister, is my friend, is my business partner, is someone that I love and I care about. But when you guys are going out and prospecting new people, people don't know you, right? People don't know who you are. They don't know what you're about. So get on the phone with these people, make relationships with these people. You don't need to wait for your upline to build relationships. You don't need to wait for your mentor to get on a call with someone and just meet them and be a human being and say, tell me a little bit about yourself. You don't need those people to get on the phone and be excited and be certain and say, this works. See, if you believe that this works, type a 7 in the chat. And if you're not typing a 7 in the chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. You need to go back and figure out, why are you here if you don't believe that this works? It works. See, it makes me really like shocked when people hit me up and they say, does that really work? And I post things on my page of screenshots. Today, someone messaged me from my team and she goes, yo, I'm about to hit 6 figures in my trading account. You're about to hit 6 figures in your trading account and you've never learned to trade before? Having this opportunity is a blessing. And if you know it works, then you got to go out there and be excited and tell people, yo, this works. Because it does. So I'm going to pass it back to Jessica. We're going to talk a little bit about duplication and how she really like builds that culture with her team. Then I'll take over and we're pretty much almost done with this call, guys. So Jessica, take.
Let me unmute myself. That's fire, Mandy. That is so fire. I love you. It's just like, it's crazy because like, there's just so much growth. Like I don't know who I was telling. I think I was telling one girl on my team, like, I just saw her literally expand. You know that that little meme where it has like the caterpillar and then like 2020 and then has like the butterfly, like 2021. It's like crazy because I've seen so many people in my organization go from that caterpillar to that butterfly. And it's like, I love watching people grow. Like if you want to really help other people win, and that should be one of your DMOs. One of your DMOs should be, I want to help somebody win today. I want to help somebody grow today. I'm going to speak existence and love into that person, right? So how I duplicate, oh, I love this. Speaking life into my team. It's really just telling every single person that they are so capable, right? These things that me and Mandy are telling you, it literally is, I feel like it's a second nature or first nature. I don't know what it's called, but it's like just our instinct. It's literally an instinct to just do it, right? When you do something for 75 days straight, it becomes a habit, right? So don't let something distract you. Don't let the bad habits distract you. Let your dedication, let your hobby, let your business be your distraction in 2021. And and Avery said this to me on the phone earlier. She said, I feel like 2021 started in October when I started this business. And I was like, girl, same. I feel like 2021 really started when I started this business, right? So another way I love to duplicate is really just, team bonding. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I got my homeboy right here. He just won $700 trading. We're out here in Hawaii. I'm also with one of Christian Borgia's, one of his teammates at his house, and like we're just chilling, trading, getting on calls, like dropping the sauce. It's really just about team building, really just about creating relationships, and not saying like, yo, you wanna make some money? No, like no, I want to be friends. Like, of course, we want to make some money, but a lot of people just want to trade. It's fine, but what I do is I distill chairman into their brain. Before somebody even starts this business, I say, so what would you do for $1 million? Oh, I would do anything. Okay, fact, would you work for 2 years straight and literally become a billionaire? Oh, I don't know, that seems like a lot of work. Oh, really? Because then you can chill for the next 50, right? So I literally distill chairman. You can even ask my team. I'm like, okay, I literally text the group chat like every day. Okay, who's sitting chairman? Who's going chairman? We're all going chairman, right? I don't think nobody in my business is not going chairman. If you're on this call and you're on my team right now, just know I believe in you so much and you're going fucking chairman, right? We're all going fucking chairman. We're all going chair mommy, chair poppy. Like it's done. Like literally, we gotta celebrate each other's wins. I duplicate because I celebrate, right? We celebrate every single ranks, right? When we're dropping that flyer, I'm not just saying congratulations, next P150. I'm saying congratulations. You hit P150. That is the first rank in this business. Now you have a foundation, right? I watched you grow from literally unranked to P150 plus some in your trading account. I literally watched you grow so much. I cannot wait to see where this takes you. I cannot wait to see you grow. just literally believing in my team so much. I literally am in love with my team. Literally, I believe that we all are in love with our teams. Right? We should all be in love with what we do, right? Celebrating each other, I celebrate Mandy's success like it's my own success. Mandy's team, some person at Mandy's team just made 5K. I'm gonna celebrate it like I just made 5K, right? Like me and Mandy aren't even in the same business, but it's so amazing to be able to work with her, right? So duplication, guys, it's really just all, being able to communicate and build relationships, right? And I like to say, like, we're not just recruiters, we're leaders, right? Because you can recruit and recruit and recruit, but if you have no leadership attached, your business is gonna fall apart, right? You can recruit as many people, send as many people your link, but if you don't, launch them, YOLO, you only launch once. If you don't launch them correctly, if you don't build a relationship, you're gonna lose credibility and you're gonna lose them as a teammate in the relationship, right? So I'm gonna bring this back to Mandy. Mandy, what's your sauce? I wanna know too.
No, honestly, Jessica, the moment you came into this business and I remember you telling me that you're like, I speak life into my team. I speak chairman into my team. It really like shifted something for me where I was like, I've always spoke life into my team. But when someone comes in this business, we kind of like tiptoe around the fact that we also do network marketing in addition to trading. And I think that that's so silly because you have the opportunity to change someone's life here. And so as a leader, the way that you duplicate is you find the end palm, you find the next possibility of momentum. You find 3 leaders in your business. When we were in Miami, the first time that I ever went to Miami on the first P2K retreat, I remember John or someone saying, look, go call 3 people in your business that you want to run it up with, that you believe is next up. Call them and speak life into them and tell them, I want it to be you. And I picked up the phone and I called Karen and I called Noelle and I called the people in my business, Jocelyn, and I was like, it's you, sis. You are the one that I want to run with. You are the one that I'm going to do everything day in and day out to make sure that you get what you want out of this business. Yes, you want to look for people with contacts and credibility and coachability, but let me tell you, the real secret to duplication is working with the willing, working with the people that want it the most. And I'm gonna go through my part, Jessica, and then you can go through your part so that we can make time because we got 5 minutes till the op call. The last thing that I want to talk about with you guys is self-reliance and independence. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Figure it out. Figure it out. Be the person that you want in your business. Be the John Guaman. Be the whoever it is that you look up to, the Matt Rosa, the Jason Brown. Be that person and be resourceful. A lot of times when people will say, hey, does anybody know where this is? I don't know where it is either, but guess what I do? Guess what Jessica goes and does? We go figure it out. We're problem solvers. You got to take responsibility. If your business is not growing, it's because you are not growing fast enough. If you are not closing calls every single day, if you're not learning the presentation, if you're not going out and getting people on calls and saying, look, sis, I'm going to help you hit P150 because someone else helped me, then you're not being self-reliant. And in 20 Money One, the only way for you to make a bag is for you to figure it out. So Jessica, do you want to kind of just go over this point a little bit? We got 5 minutes, sis.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Literally figure it out. I can't tell you, I've been in this business for 3 months. Guys, I've had a lot of things that I've had to overcome. This business was literally like my shadow work. I don't know what you guys know what shadow work is. The shadow work is just bringing the dark parts of your life to light. And I really just had to realize that I had to be solution oriented. I literally had to be so solution oriented. And I give it back, honestly, to my mentors. I give it back to Brittany, to Edis. If it wasn't for Brittany and Edis, I would literally not be here. Like, I don't think that they get enough credit. Like, I love them so much. They're literally my family. Like, I spent a whole 2 months literally sitting next to Edis, observing him, observing Brittany, and they helped me get to where I wanted to go, right? So you need to observe your mentors. You need to observe your mentors, but know that you can't cry about all your problems, right? You cannot cry about all your problems. You literally need to be so solution oriented and solve your own problems, right? Solve your own problems, and you need to make it happen, right? And I literally just want to give it back to Brittany because if it wasn't for her with following up with me, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I signed up for this business last November. I signed up for this business last November, and I literally didn't even log into IM account. I didn't log in. I signed up because Brittany told me to, and I didn't do anything with it. Brittany like started following up with me every single month. Hey Jess, like, are you ready to go? Are you ready to go? I was like, no. And I'm not gonna lie, I was telling Mandy this last night. Brittany even got me on a call with John. She got me on a call with John, and she told me, literally, it was a mad long time ago, and I don't even remember it. She said during that call, I was eating food in bed with a sports bra on. And I was like, oh my God, that's so embarrassing. I was like, that's so embarrassing. I would never do that now, right? I don't want to lose my credibility. Like, why did I think about doing that? Like, I don't know. Like, I really just can't remember. So I just want to give my mentors so much credit, right? Give your mentors credit because you don't know how much they do. They do so much. I am so grateful that Edison Grady got me to where I am. And I know that we're all going to the finish line, right? We are all going to the finish line. So, Mina, is there more that you want to touch upon?
The last thing. So I'm going to leave you guys with a quote. And honestly, I think that Jessica just touched on a really good point. I challenge every single person on this call, after this call, to go back to your mentors and ask them, how can I be better? Or ask them how you can help them. Because to be real with you, I see how much Leanne and Cruiser and John and Kiani and CJ and Lewis and all of my mentors do for me. You just heard from Jessica kind of speaking on Brittany and all of the people that have helped her. I've seen it. I've seen Q help her. And ask yourself, how can I help my mentor today? How can I lighten the load for my mentor? And this is the last thing I'm going to leave you guys with. It's a quote from Elon Musk. I saw it on Instagram yesterday. It was kind of trending. It says, stop being patient and start asking yourself, how do I accomplish my 10-year plan in 6 months? You will probably fail, but you'll be a lot further ahead than the person who simply accepted it was going to take 10 years. At the beginning of this journey, the moment that I signed up at the end of March, I told myself chairman, December 2020. Now, am I a chairman right now? No, but I got a lot freaking farther. And I moved a lot freaking faster with that mentality. So ask yourself, what are you looking for in 2021? And go for it, guys. I want everybody to do me and Jessica a favor. Go back to your group chats, type 20money1 in your group chats, blow up the chats on Telegram, right? Yes. And go crazy. Jessica, you want
Yes. Okay. So one more thing, guys. I just want to like give it back to every single person on this call. Like, you showed up today. Like, I'm grateful for you. I'm so grateful. And I want to know, like, I just want to know who's going to be here in December of 2021. Like, I want to know if you're going to be here in December of 2021. Will you be here in 1 year? Or are you just going to, do it for 1 month and forget about us? Right? We'll miss you. We hate to see you go. Right? We'll hate to see you go. But I want to know who's going to be with us next year. Because I know I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. If you think I'm going somewhere, you're just lying to yourself. Like, if you think you're going somewhere, you're lying to yourself. If you think that if you're in my business, if you leave, you're lying to yourself already. I'm gonna be mad at you. Love you, but I'll be like, why? I'm just kidding. I love you guys, and I'm super excited to run it up in 20 Money One. 20 Money One is the vision. 20 Money One is gonna literally kickstart so many things. Do not forget that we are having an event in Dallas in February. Me and Mandi will be speaking. She's going to be speaking about retention. I'm going to be speaking about creating culture. So I'm super excited, guys. Don't have your mentors literally text you every single Zoom call, right? If you literally want to be plugged in 2021, you have to remember to check your telegrams. You have to remember to stay plugged in, right? So I love you guys. Super excited to run it up. Let's do this, family.
Bye, guys.